Hey, doing good day. You're gonna fall off.
It's okay if I keep my hand.
Oh, change the position.
You're so silly, Simba. You're so silly, Simba. Treat.
Oh, wow, you transformed. Great outfit change. That was incredible.
You're posy. Oh, it's very sore, isn't it? Yeah. Look at.
Don't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself.
POV.
Get it. Oh.
That's a drop of his drool because he wants the bacon. There's another one. Goose.
This is the
Then you really motherfucking want to motherfucking show it if you're motherfucking happy and you motherfucking know what motherfucking happy. Ready to break through your allergies. High five.
Ruger. Sit. Oh my god. It's pistachio ice cream.
Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Following MIT's Paw Prints as the Sun Begins to Rise. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. The sun had only just begun to stretch its warm fingers across the quiet rooftops when I heard the soft tapping of paws on the wooden floor. MIT was already awake. He always was. While the world still yawned and rubbed sleep from its eyes, MIT greeted the morning as if it were a long-awaited guest. I pushed open the door and stepped outside, where the air felt fresh and cool, still carrying the gentle breath of night. MIT bounded ahead, his fluffy tail waving like a tiny flag of happiness. The first rays of sunlight touched his fur, turning him into a glowing bundle of gold. He paused at the gate, sniffing the air with deep seriousness, as though reading the morning news written in invisible scents. A leaf drifted down beside him, and he watched it fall with quiet fascination. When it touched the ground, he gave it a cautious tap with his paw, then looked back at me, proud of his discovery. We began our slow walk along the narrow path near the house. The world felt softer at this hour. Birds practiced their songs in the trees. Dewdrops clung to blades of grass like tiny glass beads. MIT trotted ahead, then circled back to make sure I was still there, his eyes bright and full of trust. At one point, he stopped to greet a butterfly hovering lazily in the sunlight. He followed it with gentle hops, careful and curious, never trying to catch it, only to understand it. Watching him, I felt my own pace slow, my breathing deepen, and my thoughts quiet. The morning wasn't extraordinary. Nothing dramatic happened. Yet walking behind MIT, step by step, I felt as though I was witnessing something precious, the simple beauty of being alive. As the sunlight grew warmer, the village began to stir. A bicycle rolled past. Someone swept their front yard. The smell of breakfast drifted through the air. MIT greeted each new sound and scent with joyful curiosity. He paused at a small puddle left from last night's rain. Tilting his head, he studied his reflection, then dipped his paw into the water. Ripples danced across the surface, transforming his mirrored face into shimmering shapes. He jumped back in surprise, then barked softly, as if laughing at the trick. Further down the path, we encountered a neighbor watering her plants. MIT wagged his tail politely, receiving a gentle pat on the head as though it were the most important ceremony of the day. He stood proudly, chest forward, soaking in the attention. A tiny sparrow landed nearby, pecking at the ground. MIT froze. His body became still, eyes wide with wonder. He didn't chase. He simply watched. The bird hopped away, and MIT exhaled in what felt like quiet respect for its freedom. We reached a patch of grass where the sunlight pooled like warm honey. MIT flopped down onto his back and wriggled happily, paws waving at the sky. Dust sparkled in the light around him, and for a moment, he looked like he was swimming in sunshine. I laughed, unable to resist his joy. He twisted his head to look at me, tongue lolling out, as if to say, "Why aren't you rolling in the sunshine too?" We rested there for a while. I sat beside him, running my fingers through his soft fur. His breathing slowed. His eyes softened. In that peaceful pause, the world felt unhurried and kind. MIT eventually stood, stretched, and gave a gentle shake, sending tiny droplets of dew scattering into the air like glitter. Then he nudged my hand with his nose, our silent signal that it was time to continue. Following MIT didn't feel like leading a dog. It felt like accompanying a small guide who knew how to find wonder in every corner of the ordinary. By the time we turned back home, the sun had risen fully, casting a warm glow over everything it touched. The world had awakened, but something inside me remained in the calm rhythm of the early morning. MIT walked beside me now instead of ahead, his earlier bursts of energy settling into a steady, contented stride. Occasionally, he brushed against my leg, a quiet reassurance that we were sharing this journey together. When we reached the yard, he stopped once more to look back at the path we had traveled. Then he trotted inside and curled up near the doorway, sunlight pooling around him like a soft blanket. Within minutes, he drifted into sleep, paws twitching gently, as if still chasing butterflies in his dreams. I stayed there a while, watching him rest. It struck me how such a small companion could bring such large comfort. MIT didn't need grand adventures or special occasions. For him, joy lived in dew-covered grass, drifting leaves, friendly voices, and the simple presence of someone he loved. In today's fast-moving world, we often measure our days by productivity, deadlines, and endless notifications. We hurry past mornings without seeing the light, past neighbors without greeting them, and overlook the quiet beauty waiting just outside our doors. Yet animals like MIT live differently. They experience each moment fully, without regret for yesterday or worry about tomorrow. Following MIT's paw prints that morning reminded me that happiness is not hidden in distant achievements, but scattered throughout small, ordinary moments. When we slow down, we begin to notice the details that nourish the heart, the warmth of sunlight, the rhythm of our breathing, the comfort of companionship. The bond between humans and animals carries a gentle but powerful lesson. Animals offer loyalty without conditions, love without calculation, and presence without distraction. In return, they ask for kindness, patience, and care. When we treat animals with compassion, we cultivate empathy within ourselves, and that empathy naturally extends to other people and to the world around us. To bring these lessons into daily life, we can start with small changes. Wake a little earlier to greet the morning instead of rushing through it. Take a slow walk without headphones or distractions. Notice the colors of the sky, the sounds of birds, the feeling of air against your skin. If you share your life with an animal, spend time truly present with them, not just feeding or walking them, but observing, listening, and learning from their way of being. Practice kindness in simple ways. Offer gentle words, lend a helping hand, and respect the lives of animals and nature. Teach children to treat animals with care so they grow into adults who value compassion. Even small acts, providing water for a thirsty stray, protecting a nest in a tree, or choosing patience over irritation, help create a kinder environment for all living beings. MIT's quiet companionship reminds me daily that life does not need to be extraordinary to be meaningful. Peace can be found in routine. Joy can live in simplicity. Love can be expressed without words. As the morning light filled the room and MIT slept peacefully at my feet, I realized that following his tiny paw prints had led me somewhere important. Back to the present moment, where life is gentle, connections are sincere, and happiness is quietly waiting to be noticed. And perhaps, tomorrow morning, when the sun rises again, I will follow those paw prints once more, not because I need to go somewhere, but because they guide me toward living with a softer heart, a slower pace, and a deeper appreciation for the beautiful world we share.